I made this record for you to jam, so use it.
To downtown brick streets, from winter garden to sandy bare feet, everywhere the light touches is our kingdom. We're spilling tea and dropping wisdom. Don't worry about missing the headlines. We're here to help. It's the Orlando Shine.
It's the Orlando Shine Show with the Bus and Brendan.
That was the Bus, John Busdecker. This is Brendan O'Connor from Orlando Shine, and we're hanging out in Baldwin Park tonight.
We sure are. It's a beautiful night here.
It is. I biked here because I was so excited. It was so beautiful out.
You e-biked here.
How dare you?
I want the listeners
to know I didn't have to work too
visualize how you got here.
I did really
and you didn't
fast.
have to pedal that much.
I still wasn't that fast because the car called me a butthole.
Really?
Except with a cuss. Oh yeah, he was not happy.
What'd you do?
I was just riding in where I was supposed to, and he was mad that we held him up for 50 seconds. He maybe had to go home and poop. I don't know what was happening. He was in a rush.
Okay.
But I kind of owned my space. We're hanging out in Baldwin Park at Tactical Brewing, and we're here. The reason for the season is Mr. Jeff Marshall from Orlando Science Center.
Jeff Stanford.
Oh my gosh! Cut that out.
Oh my gosh!
Cut it out.
Hey,
Cut it out.
just don't call me late for dinner.
And the reason for the season is Mr. Jeff Stanford from Orlando Science Center.
Yes, thank you. There you go. Take two.
Take
there
two.
You go.
No,
Nice.
I'm cutting all that out so nobody will know.
I'm usually the one that gets names wrong.
Who's Jeff Marshall?
I don't know.
I don't even
Some
know
sort of
any-
fantasy.
Show host extraordinaire. I don't know.
Gosh, maybe I think that's what they call a mushroom flashback.
But Jeff is here from the Science Center because they got a big event going on this
Yes,
weekend.
Yes, we do. And thank you guys for having me out.
You know what, Jeff? I have to tell you, it's one of my favorite beer festivals of the year.
Thank you
It's
very
Science
much.
on
It
Tap.
is a lot of fun. Science on Tap that's coming up this Saturday.
And it's your baby.
One of them.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
Well, you also have a real child.
Well, I've been there quite some time. So there's a lot of babies.
There are.
Yeah.
There's so many things. Well, speaking of
Yes.
He's spreading his seed all
Yeah,
over the Orlando Science
we got
Center.
off track really, really quick.
well, he did just have a baby.
Yes.
It's a red-rumped agouti.
Yes.
Which is like it's the Amazon creature.
Yes.
In Brazil, in the Amazon rainforest. Get
Yes.
this, John. And it looks like a cross between a guinea pig and a squirrel.
Yeah, a little bit of capybara thrown in there, too.
A little bit of that because of the rump.
Yeah.
And, yes, it
How
does
big?
have
How
a red
big is
rump.
it? Is it just like
Little.
It's like guinea pig size.
Yeah.
Size of a shoebox.
edible? Can I eat it?
Oh, you stop. They're endangered.
They are
What are you, a
endangered.
billionaire?
If you
No.
were a billionaire, you could afford to have a red rumped agouti for dinner.
What is great about the red rumped agouti, not as an entree, but the red rumped agouti
I love this.
is a keystone species
Yes.
in the Amazon. They are the only animal that can crack a Brazil nut.
Wow.
So
Crazy?
the entire Brazil nut industry hinges on them being able to help them spread those seeds around and grow the Brazil
I
nuts.
love that. They're like
Interesting.
little Johnny Appleseeds.
Very much so. They're
Yeah.
like the honeybee of the South American rodent family.
I guess since they're from Brazil, be like Juani Brazil seed.
Are you trying to speak Portuguese right now?
No falo Portuguese seed.
Are you trying to go to the premium outlets right now?
So
racist.
their habitats are being deforestation is really cutting into their habitats.
Yes, they are.
And so the agoutis are endangered. They're on what is called a species survival plan. And so we have a family of agoutis in the life exhibit at Orlando Science Center, and our job is to help propagate the species. And so Mom and Dad
doing
agouti have been doing it.
Nice.
And they had a baby late summer. And then they had a new baby just recently.
We've written about both of them because I was
Yes.
so excited, and I love saying red rumped agouti booty.
It's a baby red rumped agouti booty.
It
Somebody's
is.
getting some booty over there.
And what's amazing is the first agouti born on that species survival plan in 5 years.
Wow.
So it's really exciting.
I missed that.
And the first baby is now getting ready to go to
preschool.
Another zoo.
Oh.
Go off to another zoo.
Oh, yeah, growing up.
And participate in the species survival plan in another location.
With consent.
Yes, well, they grow up quick.
They all grow up
within
fast.
She
6
hates
months.
it there. She hates it there.
Within 6 months, well, we don't let her watch TV.
No.
And
she's ready. She's angsty. She's ready. She
Can
wants a boyfriend.
she drink at Beer on Tap, which is this weekend
and
at
that's
the Orlando
thing.
Science Center?
The Agoutis, they like to abstain. But yeah, Science on Tap is a big fundraiser for Orlando Science Center. The proceeds raised from the event are going to help us drive the mission to inspire science learning for all. It funds outreach programs. It funds access. So Science on Tap is very important to us, but it is also a lot of fun. We have our friends like Tactical Brewing and a number of other local breweries coming together to sample their finest craft beers. And you get there in Lock Haven Park this Saturday from 1 to 4. Come and sample as many as you'd like.
You can pay a little extra dollars if you want to get... Oh, is VIP sold out?
How much is
it? There are VIP still available.
Okay.
General admission is $50.
Yep.
Kids 15 and under are free. It is a family-friendly event. If you get VIP, you get in an hour early, and you get 2 full pours. Everybody else is getting tiny sample cups.
And we have a promo code. I put it on everything.
Yes,
it's on our Instagram post. It's on the website. If you just type in Science on Tap, and you'll get $10 off with the code. It's too long for me to say right now, but just look
check
on
it
our
out.
social. Get $10 off, easy peasy, and then they know that you're really listening. And
Yeah, absolutely. $10 Orlando
Yeah.
Shine listeners, you use that promo code, get $10
Wait, what's
off.
the code? Is it a word or is it a bunch of letters? Is it
SOT Shine. I
Oh, that's
believe.
not too hard to remember.
Well, it was just hard for me because I put it
Because you're
way
drinking,
down at the
that's why.
bottom. I am. Yeah, and I'm
you've
not
been
really drinking.
You didn't
drinking.
get $10 off that
You've been
beer. I know.
pre-gaming.
Yeah.
Where is it? SOTORL Shine.
All right,
Oh,
that's not too hard.
SOTORL
Yeah.
Shine.
Science on Tap, Orlando Shine. So SOTORL Shine.
There you go.
$10 off. We'll be there. You have tickets. I have tickets. It's gonna be fun. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring Scotty, my gay boyfriend, who's I don't know what he's doing right now.
He's probably getting more beers.
Oh, probably.
I just saw a photo that we were at there 2 years ago at the Science on Tap.
Because you'll always have this. There's like an inflatable beer mug that has suds and things coming out of it in the center.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Because what we do, in addition to all the beer sampling, there are some food trucks out there, so you can buy some delicious dishes. There is live entertainment, activities, lawn games. We also have the Science Center team out there doing some really cool, crazy science experiments.
As always.
Yes, so giant foam explosions, that foaming beer mug that everybody loves to play around in.
Elephant toothpaste, is that what it's
Elephant
called?
toothpaste, foam explosions, all kinds of crazy, messy science. The other thing that we're doing this year that is brand new, we have as you guys probably know, we've got a little coffee spot in the Science Center. We work with Barney's on that.
Yeah.
And our head barista at the coffee spot has worked with our team. We're developing a presentation for Science on Tap. It's called Brews and Beans, and it is about...
Is it coffee and beer?
It's coffee and beer.
Buzz beer. That's what they had on the Drew Carey
And
show.
why we love coffee, why we love beer, what's similar, what's different. And then our friends from 1010 Brewing will be out there with coffee beer.
Nice.
Is that the White Rhino? Do you know? Off the top
It's
of your head?
the White Christmas, White
Christmas.
Holiday.
They do a coffee.
They do a
brew.
coffee
Find
beer
out
with
at Science on Tap.
Find out at
Science on
Tap.
Tap. Our friends at Barney's, our friends at 1010, our friends from Tactical. 30 different breweries going to be out there.
Food
It's
too,
going to be
right?
and food too. About 6 food trucks.
Yeah.
It's going to be a really great. The weather's going to be awesome.
Is Red Panda Noodle back?
I do believe so.
Okay.
All the food partners are on the website, osc.org. Go there, click on the Science on Tap icon right there on the front page.
I love it, Jeff.
Takes you to the info, takes you to get tickets. We want to see you there. There's still some tickets left. You can also walk up and buy them at the gate. But we want to see you there. It's going to be a fun time.
And you work with Real Radio on it, so
I do, yes.
usually all the Real Radio kids are there. It
Yes.
becomes kind of like a Real Radio reunion each year, I've found, because I get to hang out with Sabrina. Ross is there, all the kids. I love going.
Yes.
It's so fun. And then Yeah, and if you see us, come say hi. I always have people say that they were too nervous to come
Well,
say
you're
hi.
intimidating.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
because I might steal your
It's
husband.
that
Scary
star
man.
power. It's the aura.
Thank
true.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's like,
true.
you know, I feel like you're really relatable. I feel like
I think
you're one
so,
of
too.
you're like one of us.
You would think, yeah, when you look at me, you're like, that guy is of the people. You know? Like that painting, what's that paint? The Goya painting, Potato Eaters? I look like...
Yeah,
know that. I don't know
exactly
that.
like that.
Yeah, like a Russian proletariat.
Yeah.
Just with a hairy thumb. That's
I've
me.
always kind of got more of a Degas feel from you,
Oh,
but I'll go with it.
voluptuous and
Yeah.
well tanned.
You know, you're
Yeah.
like, you're Rubenesque.
Oh, I
Yeah,
like that
so,
too.
yeah.
I'll take Rubenesque. A thinker. I love that. All right. Oh, and then how's the theater going?
Theater's going.
Oh, I
good.
was going to ask about
yes.
that.
John and I go way back.
Oh,
on
yeah,
that
yeah.
theater.
We saw a laser show together.
Yes.
For the Sentinel.
Yeah, back when we brought laser shows back way
Uh-huh.
back. It's one of the first gigs I think you did.
Yeah, it was. It was when you had a laser show. Are you guys still doing that or no?
Laser shows are coming back. Basically, what's going on is we're doing a complete renovation of the Cinedome. The Cinedome was one of the only giant screen film theaters in the country that was still running film.
Crazy.
And it closed up late this past summer.
And not because, like, you didn't care about it. It closed because you couldn't get the films anymore because nobody was recording on film,
the
right?
issue was, it was, when we opened the theater in 1997, film was everything. Giant screen film, IMAX, the film was the thing. And something called the digital revolution happened. And, again, Orlando Science Center is an awesome place, but it is still a nonprofit organization.
Yeah.
And it's really expensive to do that digital upgrade. So it was like we stayed on film, and there's something awesome about film. But, everybody else went digital. So all the people who were making the giant screen films, they went digital. They're not making films on film anymore.
Imagine.
And so it was, for us to get a film for the Cinedome, we would have to either get something old,
Yeah.
or we would have to pay for them to build a film
wow.
print
Wow.
off that digital file, which was incredibly expensive. So that kind of hurt the kind of content that we could get. So we were able to raise money. We've been in a campaign for the last 10 years called the Unlocked Science Campaign. That's what opened up the brand new Kidstown 10 years ago. That's what the brand new Life exhibit 2 years ago came. We've been raising, we're closing in on, we're over $40 million raised right now.
You guys are a fundraising machine.
And that is all to bring new cool stuff to the Science Center. So we were able to raise some funds thanks to our friends at Dr. Phillips Charities, thanks to our friends at Orange County government, and some other private donors to fund a total renovation of the Cinedome, go completely 8K laser projection.
I toured it. You can see a
yes,
video.
you did. You saw it right,
Wait,
right after we gutted everything.
Yeah.
When are we opening this
We
thing?
are opening summer of 26.
This year.
This year.
And I'm going to say,
And
Jeff
it's been,
said that during our tour, Jeff said, he told me I could totally host an event there, and we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Right, Jeff?
Did you,
I said we would talk about
there
it.
you go, Jeff. That's the smart way to say it. Don't let them do an event until you know what the event
I
is.
love how you wait till we're on air. Hey, let's talk about that thing.
Somehow it's going to have weed,
me and all my
marijuana in
friends.
it. Yeah, it's gonna be like, let's smoke
We
a bunch
will-
of pot and watch
yeah,
the
we
Cheech
will-
and Chong
we
movie.
will talk about it.
We're
I
going to
said
do
we would
Cheech and
talk
Chong,
about it.
cinnamon dome.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the Cinnamon Dome, that's a totally different thing.
Yeah, that's already a no.
Yeah, but,
can't wait.
But we've gutted the whole thing, and Brendan was in to check it out. Took out everything, and we're rebuilding it from the bottom up. New screen, new seats, new projection, new sound, new movie theater lobby, automated concessions.
It's really cool.
It's
Jeff.
going to be
Robots?
amazing.
Robot
Robots serving you
concessions?
popcorn. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So wait. What movies do you want to show that you can't?
Yes. Well, it will be now like all the giant screen documentaries that they've been making on digital that we couldn't afford to do. We can now do, and really amazing stuff. Either stuff on outer space, stuff on exploring the deep ocean, going to the Arctic. So a lot of those topics that from the Cinedome just kicked up a notch. But what the really big thing is, we are now bringing planetarium shows back.
Yes.
We haven't been able to do a planetarium show in over 20 years
Wow.
in the Cinedome.
All right, I'm
So
excited.
now,
I like it.
cutting-edge planetarium shows, stuff that will take you to the moon, to Mars, to the edge of the galaxy. It's going to allow us to create our own original planetarium shows. We'll be able to do things like we can look at the night sky, the night you were born. We can throw that up on the screen. We can go to the edge of the universe.
I'm excited.
So
Cool.
it's going to be really super cool stuff, plus laser light shows, and a huge library
There's
of content.
There's
It's
groups
going to be very cool.
There's groups that do 360 videos of like sporting events and things too, and that you can watch like with that new technology that they're getting.
The fact that it's digital
Yeah.
just creates a lot of opportunity.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, yes, summer
I'm
2026 is coming. We're very psyched about it. Looking at some really cool programming things. Need to have you come back and check it out. The new
Yes.
screen is up.
Yes.
Getting ready to install the new seats.
I'll help
So
you do
lot
a
of stuff
I'll help you
coming
do
in.
a media night. We can all
We
hang
should
out.
do
and
that. I want
have
you
some
to
popcorn.
test drive the new seats.
Yes.
Yes, and you can taste test the robot popcorn.
Yes.
I'm in.
Let's go.
I'm
in.
Let's go. I'm excited. Jeff, you want to talk about news with us?
Sure.
Okay.
right.
As always, the safe word's pineapple. If you can't talk
All
about
right,
it,
got it.
All right.
And I'm just here to talk about the science.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. We can do that.
Oh, wait, I got to give a shout-out
What?
to Scotty for hosting or co-hosting last
Scotty.
week. All right, good.
Yeah, you loved it, eh?
Yeah, I did. I will say, I did listen to the Don Price interview.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
If you haven't listened to that, it was a bonus episode. You guys did a great job.
I was-
Good questions too. Did you do some prep on that one?
I did. I did.
Great job.
I generally do prep.
All right,
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, John,
I'm just here to talk about the science.
John Price. Do you know Don Price from back in the day?
The
No.
name sounds really familiar.
He was the sexton. I keep saying sextant, but sexton of Greenwood Cemetery,
Okay.
and then retired.
Okay.
Shortly after Pulse, because it was crazy, and he is now running a pet crematorium
Okay.
in Winter Garden. So from people to pets,
Okay.
I thought it was so interesting. I got to sit and talk with him about what that looks like.
Good interview. Good interview.
Sometimes
Thank
dead
you.
is better.
Okay.
Well, it was Pet Cemetery.
Oh,
Have you not?
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't know where you were going with
No,
that. I thought that
keep
was
up.
a comment about an ex-girlfriend.
Yeah,
or,
keep on-
yeah.
But you can go
Yeah.
back. You can download the episode anywhere on
An awful
Apple.
president. I didn't know what you were talking
Google
about.
Pet Cemetery.
Sometimes bad.
And there's a line called "Sometimes Dead,
Dead
is
is
better."
better. The old, not the original.
The original
Yeah.
with Herman Munster as the creepy old guy.
I love
in
how
there.
much, because you are a sci-fi.
I'm a little bit of a
Geek.
movie nerd. Yeah.
It's okay.
All right.
That's
thank
great.
you.
Because they're also doing horror movies and sci-fi things for the Cinedome. that you
Yeah.
can bring.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That'll be
It's
good.
the whole digital thing.
Yeah.
Now that it's digital, there's all kinds of. But we're not bound by as many limitations as you would with film and that format.
360-degree matrix, and it looks like you're in the movie.
Really?
So, like,
just show
beyond-
the first one. The other ones are garbage. Just stop after
You don't
one.
like? Well,
No, they're all terrible.
Scotty
except for
hated the
first
new one because it had that actor from Looking in it, Jonathan Groff. Scotty's here. You could hear him in the background. Okay.
Anyway, go listen to that episode. Good job, Brendan.
Thank you very much.
No, you're
John.
welcome. You're welcome.
And then you also, I have to say, shout out to Mo. It was his birthday this week.
It was. So Attorney Mo DeWitt, who sponsors our show and,
Yes.
and the Orlando Shine as well, it was his birthday, so he bought everybody chicken parmesan.
His favorite.
His favorite
At
at
Amore.
Amore, which is a restaurant out on East Colonial. We had like 40 people show up. Fun time.
Yeah, I was
thank
one of
you.
them.
Thank you for coming out, Brendan.
You're welcome.
So it was a good time. We also gave away a motorcycle this week
Nice.
to somebody who entered a contest, and I gave away a cruise this week.
What?
Yeah, it's been crazy. Crazy
I
week.
advertised that. And then you have an event coming up, but we can't talk about it yet because you told
Next
Ross
week.
he could talk about
next
it first.
week. Ross Pageant's going to announce our next Just Call
On
Mo event
Wednesday.
on Wednesday night.
And it's very fun.
Yes.
And I'll have something come up right after, but I was told to shut my face.
You got to shut it up.
until Ross talks
Shut it
about
up.
it first. Shut it up.
Lock it up tight.
Lock it up. I have to say, on Monday, January 26th, there is something called the Great Florida Cattle Drive, and it's like a reenactment of Florida crackerness, and they drive actual cattle over the week all the way through the 31st across like multiple counties.
I didn't know cows could get their driver's license.
Well, they can't. That's why they need
That's why
crackers
they need
to
a
drive
driver's
them.
like an Uber? Or?
Yeah,
All right.
kind of.
Start in Osceola County?
Yeah, Okeechobee.
Oh, they're south. And then
Yes.
they come up north.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sounds like you don't know anything about it.
I don't know much.
All right.
I don't know much. It looks
You're
amazing.
just thinking of cowboys.
Pretty
much, right?
Florida Cowboys, yeah. And I just got invited because our
Oh,
post.
really?
Our post did so well. It went crazy. Almost, I'd say, local viral. And now we're on the radar. So I was invited by
Who invited you? I'm curious.
Duck.
That's his first name?
What, Ducks United? Is that
Ducks
is that-
Unlimited?
Ducks
Yeah.
Unlimited.
Okay.
Thank you.
They're,
Ducks United is a totally different
yeah,
thing.
that's a union for
Yeah.
ducks. So wait, Ducks Unlimited is like an outdoors
Yeah.
store, right? Or outdoors brand.
Something like that, yes.
Okay.
So they
Do
involve
they
those
know
lobbies.
who you are?
Yeah. I'm not doing the ride. What does that mean?
I'm just saying.
You don't think I can do it?
No, I don't.
I'm a country boy.
Yeah.
I do like.
That's a different country, though.
It is different. I've
It's
never ridden a
Canada.
horse. I've never ridden a horse. I'm going out to DeLuca Ranch on Sunday.
I can
very
just imagine
early.
you in this pink cowboy outfit.
Well, you're supposed to come in regalia.
Yeah, I
in
can
old
see how you
school
would show up
clothing.
to that.
And I was like, oh, maybe I should do something just really gay and just make a video of just me as a gay cowboy. But I don't want to make fun of anybody.
Mm-hmm.
But it does sound really fun. So I'll have a video coming out. I'm going on Sunday. I'm going to document it. It's very exciting. I do have an environmental science background. I'm excited to see what they're doing out there. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
Where do you have to go?
It's like near Okeechobee.
All right, that's a hike.
It is far. It's an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's a
on
hike.
the turnpike. Yeah. So we'll see. Scotty said he didn't want to go, so I'm going by myself. And
You're probably not missing.
I'm either
much,
going to
Scotty.
die
Are you?
or do a sleepover
You'll be
with.
fine.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of lonely cowboys. What could go wrong there?
Like a Brokeback Mountain situation, right?
Yeah, I might. Maybe it's like a heated rivalry cowboy movie,
Which is basically Brokeback
basically
Mountain,
broke.
right?
Except no, because heated rivalry's happy and Brokeback was sad. I don't want it to end the way that ended.
Okay.
With me marrying a woman and then being sad for the rest of my life. I want to just kiss some hockey players and/or cowboys. And with that, we have to take a break. And when
We're here at Tactical Brewing. We're here with Jeff Stanford from the Orlando Science Center.
Yeah, sometimes people confuse him for Jeff Marshall, but we don't talk about that.
It's just our striking good luck.
Yeah. It's another ruggedly handsome man.
You should
with
probably
a big
look up
beard.
if there is a Jeff Marshall.
I don't want to in case it's
He's
someone
probably
I know.
some sort of domestic terrorist or something like that.
And in that case, I'm much better.
You're much better. You would never get caught. All right.
All right, we'll be right back.
This episode is sponsored by Legacy Life Project. If you're the person in your family who remembers the stories, who knows who came from where, how traditions started, and which memories matter, Legacy Life Project was created with you in mind. They help families preserve life stories on film through guided, comfortable conversations that feel natural and meaningful. They aren't formal interviews, they're moments of reflection that capture voice, personality, and family lore all in one place. For many parents and grandparents, it's a chance to share their story, and for children and grandchildren, it becomes a treasured connection to where they're from. Legacy Life Project offers a no-obligation discovery call, just a simple conversation to explore what might feel right for your family. You can learn more at LegacyLifeProject.com. That's LegacyLifeProject.com. Central Florida teens and young adults, mark your calendars. On Friday, January 30th at 10:30 a.m., the Orange County Library System presents a special Meet the Author event with New York Times bestselling writer Johnyelle Clayton at the Eatonville branch. You know her from the Bells series and the hit co-authored book Blackout. And now you can hear her talk about her craft, what inspires her stories, and how she brings vivid characters and worlds to life. This free event is perfect for anyone aged 13 to 18 who loves great storytelling or dreams of writing their own. Whether you're a longtime fan or just discovering her work, join the OCLS team for a morning of insight and inspiration. Space is limited, so be sure to register through the Orange County Library System's event page at ocls.org. Got a novel in your head that just refuses to leave? Make 2026 the year you actually finish it. The Orange County Library System Writers Conference is back, and it's free. Join best-selling authors and publishing pros for 2 days of virtual workshops on both the craft and the business of writing, including topics like writing voice, building a writing habit, understanding genre, query letters, and even literary agents to the querying process. The OCLS Writers Conference happens this Saturday and Sunday, January 24th and 25th, online and with sessions in person. Whether you're drafting your first chapter or polishing your pitch, you'll get practical tools you can use immediately. Again, it's free, but registration is required, so reserve your spot now at ocls.org/OCLS Writers Conference. That's ocls.org/OCLS Writers Conference. Write smarter, revise stronger, and publish sooner. Orlando Beer Week is set to kick off on January 23rd, offering 7 days of themed events, brewery showcases, tap takeovers, and parties across the city. The celebration brings together local breweries, bars, and restaurants with specialty pours, food pairings, and limited release beers, giving craft beer fans plenty of opportunities to sample new brews and enjoy community gatherings. Participating venues will host a variety of experiences throughout the week, ranging from educational tastings to social events that highlight Central Florida's growing beer scene. Orlando Beer Week aims to spotlight local makers while drawing visitors and locals alike to explore breweries and beer-centric programming around town. Check out our roundup of the Orlando Beer Week activities on orlandoshine.com. Orlando Shine is a proud media sponsor of Orlando Beer Week. Orlando Magazine is turning 80 years old in 2026, marking one of the longest runs for any regional publication in the state of Florida. The magazine traces its roots back to 1946 when an ad salesman named Hugh Waters started a small weekly booklet called The Orlando Attraction. It was aimed at winter visitors and ran just a few months each year, listing local fishing spots, churches, and things to do. Waters and his wife ran the operation from their home, selling ads for just a few dollars apiece. In 1962, the magazine was purchased by journalist Edward L. Prizer, who pushed it toward recovering Orlando's growth and development. Over the decades, the publication changed names, including Orlando Land Magazine in the 70s, and officially became Orlando Magazine in 1981. Orlando Magazine says its role has stayed consistent, documenting the region's changes and telling the stories behind the city's identity, from tourism and development to culture and local life. Read all about it and all their local amazing coverage, of which I participate in Orlando Magazine.
If you're listening to the Orlando Shine Show right now, you can thank Attorney Mo DeWitt.
I sure am thanking him right now. He does so many cool things around town in Central Florida, and I'm just so thankful that he's supporting Orlando Shine.
And if you want to find out more about Attorney Mo DeWitt, all you got to do is go to justcallmo.com.
Justcallmo.com.
I made this record for you to jam, so use it.
Welcome back to the Orlando Shine Show with the Bus and Brendan.
I'm Brendan, that's the bus, and guess what?
What?
Jeff's still here.
Yeah, you can't get rid of me.
I don't want to get rid of you.
Yes. Well, now you finally got my name right. I figured I'd just stick around.
Well, you got your first name
Yeah, I got my first name
You got your
right.
first name right the first
You
time.
notice he just used the first name.
I cheated.
But we should say Jeff is from the Orlando Science Center. They got Science on Tap this Saturday. Get your tickets.
Thank you very much. Big fundraiser for the Science Center Saturday. 30 craft brewers, family-friendly activities, big science experiments, food trucks. It's going to be a great time. And and Brendan and John are both going to be there, and you want to see them.
Do we know what the weather is yet?
So I have heard it's going to be gorgeous.
I love that.
There you go.
I love a beautiful day in the park full of beer. Yes.
Speaking of gorgeous, we are here in Baldwin Park
Yeah.
at Tactical Brewing.
Yeah, we are.
This is like your home turf here, Brendan.
Well, yeah, I am having a flashback. This is Brenda's stomping grounds. I used to be here every Monday or Tuesday, hosting bingo, and I need to bring it back.
I think they want you back.
they do, but we're waiting. I'm going to wait.
What are we waiting for?
Because Tactical's swapping spaces.
Tactical's moving into a huge new space.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're not allowed over there right now because there's too many kids over there.
I
right
don't.
now.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't want to. but
It's like
also,
right now it's a dance studio, like a
Yeah.
kid's dance studio,
well,
right?
there's
Or
one here.
gymnastics.
I used to have to park behind a dance studio over here, and now it's illegal to wear fake boobs around kids. And I
Just
could
wear
go to
one.
jail just walk into the gig.
Can you wear one boob?
just
Just one
I don't
boob?
know. It
I don't.
does
I
say
think that's
plural.
legal.
It says plural. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, we'll find out. That's the state law, y'all. State law, don't do it. Mm-hmm. If you're thinking of wearing prosthetic boobs, don't.
So Science on Tap on Saturday. Fundraiser for the Science Center. Our friends at Tactical Brewing are one of the
Yeah.
brewers. Family-friendly fun supporting Orlando Science Center.
Then no prosthetic boobs to be seen except on beautiful women. Which that's
Fundraiser
okay.
for science for everyone.
Maybe some ugly women too. Who knows?
Ugly women too. Who knows? Maybe some men. Y'all want to talk about news?
I do.
We have so much to go through.
All right,
So-
let's do it.
I didn't even write about this because generally I don't care, but I feel like it needs to be mentioned. Travel and Leisure opened an office in downtown Orlando. #Paramore. And everybody's excited.
I saw. So I think my wife went there, Leanne.
Yeah, why?
She was there for their opening, but it's it's kind of a big deal because they lured them from somewhere else in town,
They
right?
did.
Were they
I
in
can't
Winter?
remember where. I
I Drive, Winter Park,
I
but
Drive.
I mean it's a reputable magazine that has a good brand.
Yeah.
and they got them to move downtown.
They
Paid them, right? There was money involved with that.
yeah, there's some incentives. You know, there's an incentive check there to lure them here, which is fine because that's what it's for. That's what the CRA has dollars to bring cool anchor tenants down, and that's what they're doing.
But I mean, it's good that you're getting people who live and work downtown, and that's what you want.
Yeah.
You want bodies down there, so they go to restaurants, they go out after they work, and so that's a good thing because it's right next to the Kia Center. It's that building right next to the
Okay.
Kia Center,
All
which
right.
I think was a construction company
It
in
looks
there.
like
They might still
mall.
be there.
They paid $36 million to renovate it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what this note says in here, so hopefully it's correct.
That's a lot of ads on Travel and Leisure. They probably do a lot of other businesses, though, that aren't just printing a magazine.
I'm hoping it trickles into some of their coverage too. You know, like if they're here, maybe they're going to see another side of Orlando that's kind of
Yeah,
exciting.
that would be nice. That's the one thing, right? Being a museum here in Orlando, you know, a lot of people, Orlando's a tourist destination, but a lot of people only know us for our theme parks. And there's so much more to Orlando than just that.
Yeah.
We're sitting here in a gorgeous neighborhood outside a craft brewery, which is a small business. And it's just one of many. And we've got great neighborhoods, great food scene, great craft beer scene.
I have to say, with the craft beer scene, I'm glad to, with your festival happening here, the Orlando Beer Week launches tonight. If you're listening Friday night, it launches. I'm here. I'm not on the air. I'm down at A La Carte City hosting a Hot Ones Chicken Challenge, but it's a full week of craft beer stuff, and then all the main streets are involved with an A Alliance thing. So like all of these craft beer spots, places that serve craft beer, are doing really cool programming. They have a digital map that tracks where you're drinking and where you're hanging out. You can get points and win prizes, and then you're doing Science on Tap. So I just think that needs to all be packaged. It needs to be packaged. We need to get some Visit Orlando dollars behind it because, what a cool thing. It's all happening at the same time.
Yeah. No,
right?
absolutely. There's so much cool stuff going on in
Yeah.
Orlando that people need to know about. And let's hope that Travel and Leisure being right downtown is going to lead to
Pick it
more
up, y'all.
coverage on stuff like
Pick
that.
it up. Something I know they're not going to pick up about is this woman that is suing for giving birth to the wrong baby. Did you hear about
I've
this?
sort
How
of
does
heard
that
about. I've
happen?
sort of heard about this, but I don't know the full story. I know it was like a IVF thing, right?
Yeah, so this woman, Florida mother, she's filed a lawsuit against the Fertility Center of Orlando, alleging that a medical error during in vitro fertilization led to her being implanted with the wrong embryo, and she gave birth to a baby who's not biologically related to her or her husband, which is not what she paid her designer baby dollars for, and she's very upset, and she's suing.
I mean, I understand why you might be upset about that.
How does that even happen?
I
Who
mean,
mislabeled that jar?
I guess a mislabel, right?
Right?
Someone should have gotten off their phone and paid attention
Because,
to
like,
their job.
the thing
I
with
guess.
this isn't the couple white and the baby's black? Isn't that how they knew, like, when she gave birth? I
All
thought
I
there
know
was
is
something.
it was his appearance. His
Okay.
appearance made them question.
Yes,
oh,
I
this
think
is
it has
weird.
something to do with that.
Wait, she gave birth to a black baby?
I think so. I
That's
think so. I think that was like the
not
first
funny.
indication.
That's
like,
terrible.
Yeah. But like, so then I was thinking about, because I heard this story and I was just like,
Ugh.
obviously this couple probably.
But she
they
carried it for
Well, that's what I'm
9
saying. So they didn't
months.
have it. They for some reason she couldn't have it naturally. I'll say, for lack of a better word. So they had to pay to do
Or
this.
she was just waiting till the right
Yeah, and
time.
that's an emotional.
Maybe.
That's an emotional
So
thing.
I
Yeah,
get-
there's a lot going on.
I get
there.
why you're
That's the
suing
only
them.
person on the show right now who's had
Yeah.
a baby.
Yeah, well, my wife has had a baby. I had a
Don't
role
give-
in it.
don't
but
give
yeah.
her any
Yeah,
credit.
but
Come
in
on,
terms of the
man.
actual having the baby, that
Oh,
was
okay.
more her.
I don't know
but
how
yeah,
it works.
I
I'm
I
gay.
do have a child. Yes.
So wait, no, I understand why she's suing. I totally get that. I
Yeah.
would probably file a lawsuit too. But
gonna
my
keep the
question,
baby?
that's my other question. Like you said, you've carried this baby for 9 months.
Yeah.
It might not be biologic. I'm putting air quotes here. You
Uh-huh.
can't see because we're on the radio.
felt
It
them,
might
though.
not be biologically yours, but like you had the baby. So
Yeah,
like,
there's a connection there.
so then
yeah.
do you
You were
give?
rubbing your belly the whole time.
I
You're
mean, that's
feeding
the
it.
whole thing.
But that
It's a
also
big
means
emotional
that means
thing.
that was also somebody else's
Right.
genetic
Oh,
material.
yeah,
so
they'll
do
be
you
suing.
So do you give the baby to that couple, or I just don't know.
Oh.
Like I don't know. Or do you trade babies? I mean,
Because at that point, you're a surrogate.
This is like
I
a
guess,
Lifetime
right?
movie.
oh, absolutely,
It is.
absolutely.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I want to read that book.
Mm.
Phase 1 of the Magnolia Avenue redesign is starting next month.
Mm.
They're going from, I'd say loosely it's a one lane.
It's a confusing
It is.
two-way,
Everybody
one-way
drives
street.
it's like a one way, but then there's bus
bus
routes that
lane
go
and
2
you're-
ways, and everybody's always driving in the bus route. And they don't know where they are.
I've done that. I'm guilty of that.
You have?
I'm sure I have over the years.
Were you drunk?
No,
No,
It's
okay.
just not super easy to figure out, especially if you're not
If
comfortable
you're
with
not
downtown.
from here, or able to like read the English signs and stuff.
I mean,
there.
when the bus is coming at you, it's pretty clear.
Oh, and they
indication.
lay on the
Yeah.
horns. They let you know too if you're going.
So they're
the
making
wrong
it
way.
more pedestrian friendly and a two-way street.
Yeah, and actually, I shared a video. Wes too did a really good report on the 8th, and so I I used that in the
Mm-hmm.
post. You can see it. It really breaks it down for people if you don't like reading.
There was a really good story in the paper about one-way streets and two-way streets and how for a long time every street was two-way streets
Yeah,
everywhere. And then like in the 60s and 70s,
was
maybe
a-
not as much in Orlando, but other big cities like
Car-centric
Chicago. Yeah,
times.
the whole idea was that you wanted to get more people out quicker
Yeah.
because they worked downtown and they lived outside. So they made all these one-way streets,
Yep.
and it forced people to go even faster because they would drive faster
Yeah.
because you don't have to stop. And they said it was safer, but it really wasn't safer
Uh-uh.
because you think, oh, I only got to look one way,
Yes.
but people weren't paying attention.
And
so now a lot of cities are going back
It's
to two
safer
ways.
for pedestrians. It's better for businesses
Yes.
because you can access them easier. This is my city planner background coming in. Love a two-way street.
And a lot of these businesses who were against it changing from one way to two way, they would come back after they changed it and they said, "Oh, actually, this has been better for our business."
Oh,
Like the
interesting.
one guy in the story, he was like, "I was against it, but
Yeah.
now that it's happened, I actually think it's been good."
Magnolia is going to be a little bit of a festival street too, so they'll be able to close it down. It's going to look cute. It'll have little
I'll believe it.
pavers.
I'll believe all that when I see it, though.
It's going to take a while. It's going
Uh,
to be like it's going to. I think it's a second phase that starts in 2027.
Wait, what's phase one's now?
Phase 1 starts in February, and that's from South to Livingston.
And what is
it's-
phase one exactly?
It's like undergrounding things, getting rid of the
Oh, the
bus
boring
lanes.
part.
Yeah, it is. The boring part. It's not the aesthetic when you really see things happen. Yeah, it is the boring part. That's a boring one. Austin's Coffee opening date announced January 26th. Austin's Coffee 2.0.
This is exciting. Austin's coming back.
What is
Yeah.
that, Monday? What day is that?
26th, Monday, yes. Yeah, very exciting. 7 a.m. So you can go check them out in their new space, which is it's still on Fairbanks, but just closer to I-4. That community really rallied to try to move. And City of Winter Park didn't really help them that much. I know they promised to get them a realtor to help them find a new space, and the realtor kept bringing them to Park Avenue spaces, trying to get them there, and they were like, you have no idea how much we can afford. We can't. Who's going to put Austin's Coffee on Park Avenue?
Someone has never been to Austin's Coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what they kept saying. They're like, you're not helping us at all. This is crazy. And they kept bringing them multiple times. They'd bring them over to spots that they just knew they couldn't be.
The place that they're moving used to be, it was like a vegan Vietnamese place for a while,
Was
or
it
something
Loving
like that.
Hut?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Loving Hut, but it might have been
Okay, something
that
like
kind
that.
of food. Yeah.
Interesting. Excited for 'em.
Opens Monday.
They saved a lot of the pieces from the old one, the old Morgan Steele artwork. Jeff, were you at Austin's Coffee?
Austin's is a cool neighborhood place.
I love that. Good for you, Jeff. You're a
Thank
cool
you.
guy.
I am
Will-
all
will-
about the neighborhoods, my
Will
friend.
the
Yeah, you
people
are.
follow, though? You think people will go there?
I think they already are. They had like outdoor movies while they were waiting for it to happen in the parking lot.
In that
front of the
parking
coffee
lot?
shop.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, they've been doing little programming things just to keep people engaged, and I just don't know. It just makes me nervous because it's another spot they don't own, and ultimately, if you're looking for a long-term sustainable business nowadays, you have to
expensive,
own
though.
the building,
It's
and
expensive.
it's so expensive. Unless you're part of like a restaurant group, I don't know what you're going to do. Actually, speaking of a restaurant group, I'm working on a piece right now about parking in Mills 50. So stay tuned for that. It's spurred on by that stuff that was happening at Lazy Moon and Lineage. They were going to be.
Did you talk about that last week? Because maybe
No.
people don't know. Why don't you talk about it?
Well, I kind of was.
All right.
But okay.
I feel like you're dancing around it.
I was getting to it. They're charging. They were going to start charging on Monday.
Who's they?
For parking, and they is the owner of the building that Lineage and Lazy Moon are located in Mills 50. People were saying at the time it was TMG, the restaurant group that own a lot of restaurants. It's not TMG. It's just some of the owners. Some of the owners of TMG are doing other things, as we all do. They have an ownership group with some of their friends. I don't know who is who, but it's not a TMG-owned property. But they were feeling, and I talked to one of them, they were feeling like they were kind of forced into starting a paid parking program
Why?
there. Because Tori has a paid parking spot, and so does Ito Boy Sushi, which are right next door, large lots, and people didn't want to pay those fines, and they were coming over to Lazy Moon, which is right next door, large lot, and just eating up all the spots. And it's not just Lazy Moon and Lineage in that building; it's 10 tenants.
Oh, I've been to businesses in that.
Yeah.
That like there's a creative agency that you probably know who the guy is, but like I went there, and so like I get why if you're a client, you're like, oh, I'm going here to go
And there's
to
nowhere to park.
Yeah, there's really nowhere to park.
So I get that, and so and then I was like, well, where? I pulled on that thread, right? I was like, well, that's interesting. I wonder how many paid parking lots there are now, and a lot of them are going to paid. And I talked to Thomas Ward over at Pig Floyd's. He's not paid, but he said last night he was standing out in his parking lot for most of the night because everybody around him is paid, and they're trying to park in his lot and then not come to his restaurant, right? And so he's talking to the guy to go to paid, and it's the same company, and I'll tell you who they are later in our report. Same company operating all of these paid parking lots, kind of like taking it all up. And it's just interesting to see that happen in Mills 50 as these trendy bars, more and more bars coming in. The city's not making them have enough parking spots on property, right?
Well, they couldn't though. I mean, there's no way you could put a parking lot on all those properties there.
Right.
There's nowhere to put it.
No, there isn't. But then it makes you wonder, should they be there? Should they be there if you don't have all the parking?
Yeah, but if you want to have a walkable neighborhood, I mean, is there enough parking here in Baldwin Park?
Yeah, because they have a parking garage.
Where?
Oh, there's behind these buildings. There's giant parking lots on either side. There's one here because of Publix that's shared by Publix, but you can.
I did park in the Publix parking lot.
Other side of the street behind this residence, there's also a large surface parking lot, and then down here behind where the Mexican restaurant was, there is a parking garage.
All right,
but it's all because it's designed for you to not have to see them, right? They want activity up front, parking in the back.
But
Mills
I
50
will say,
isn't like that.
I walked pretty far to get here, and I could park in a neighborhood at Mills 50 and probably walk the same distance.
Well, and people are starting to do that because they don't want to pay for the parking, so they're parking in the residential neighborhood.
And that's
And
fine.
I'm sure
Walking in.
the residents are the residents cool with that?
No.
They're not loving it. And I'll tell you, as we used to live there, we lived behind where Alfie's is now, that new vinyl lounge bar. And at that time in 2016, they did a traffic study, and they were 33 parking spots short on our street. And since then, 4 new things have opened up. So then it's like you have a traffic study that says you have to. This is too much. Parking.
Nobody cares about parking.
I'm finding it very
they
interesting.
care. I mean, people care.
I think it's interesting. It's like an infrastructure issue. It's where is this going? How are these businesses? How can they adjust? Thomas doesn't want to charge for parking, but he's fine.
He could validate. He could say it's paid to park, but if you eat at my restaurant, it's free.
But love it.
I mean, that's not a new concept. Validating parking,
but. Yeah, I guess. But then where are they parking?
I don't know.
And when we were there, people who were doing valet parking were just eating up the street parking. So your valet parking where people are supposed to be parking for free on the street. So that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
Where are you supposed to put all the cars? So that's, I don't know, just something to watch. We're watching it.
Just do what the Science Center does. Have a big old parking garage right next door.
Well, then there's something to it. I mean, it's a big deal because we've got all this cool. We were just talking about all the cool stuff that is happening here in Orlando.
Yes,
and you want people to go because there's all this cool the character of the neighborhood and the opportunities. But then where do you put the cars? And if you build big parking lots and big garages, are you going to then diminish the appeal of that neighborhood? It's tough. I see both sides.
Yes, and that's you look at like what the Yard did in Ivanhoe Village, right? And they were putting in a parking garage because they didn't want to impact the surrounding neighborhoods too much with parking. But then they started charging for parking, and then nobody wanted to park there. And so the parking garage now is never full because everybody's parking in Lake Formosa neighborhoods, and those people hate it. It's a cute little historic neighborhood that's just been completely overtaken by cars, and they sometimes can't get out of their driveways. Just the growing pains of a growing city. How do you solve for it? And it can't be reactionary, and that seems to be the policy right now at City Hall, or is reactionary policy making, reactionary planning. Like there's a problem, they wait until people complain and then they do something about it. But like now is the time to do something about it. We know Mills 50's blowing up. And actually, another tangent for this, I was when talking to Thomas, he said everybody, since all of this hullabaloo has happened downtown in the bars, the demographics have shifted in Mills 50. And so where he was serving dinner to like families and things, right, in the neighborhoods, he's now seeing people come in 10 years younger.
Seeing all the nightlife from Orlando bleeding into Mills 50.
And they're not eating.
Oh, they're
all
just drinking?
Oh, okay.
It's all these young drinkers who are just hopping between the spaces, not interested in eating. So the checks have changed, the demographics have changed, and it's because of the results of policies downtown. And then that's why they're all driving in to the neighborhoods and looking for spots to park.
But you can't build a parking garage in Mills 50.
I think you could.
If you built a 5-story parking garage, I don't think the neighborhoods would like it.
They were going to put one at Mills Park, and then Trader or Fresh Market didn't want it to happen, but they were supposed to put one in there that was part of the original plan.
I guess when I say that,
everybody.
I guess I'm thinking of a freestanding one that has nothing connected to it.
Why not?
I don't know.
Why not?
So when you come Saturday to Science on Tap,
there is a parking garage.
There's a parking garage at the Science Center. Plenty of parking.
Maybe you guys need to open your parking garage so people can go to Mills 50.
It is open now. It is now automated. It's now an automated garage. So you can come in
all the time?
All the time.
So
come in and park at the Science Center.
It's a hike.
You can also park. Advent Health lets you park there for that.
Yeah.
Right? I think you can get validated at the Starbucks. And then there's surface lots at Shakespeare and Orlando Family Stage.
Yeah. I mean, parking is a huge challenge for all of us.
Yeah.
And it's not an easy answer.
Actually, there's been talks for a long time that entities at the Lock Haven Park have wanted to put a garage
There has been a lot of talk, and there was even another study done in Lock Haven Park.
Interesting.
How do we address the parking? Because all those venues, the art museum, the family stage, Shakes, Manello. Yeah, if we're all doing things at the same time, there's not enough parking.
Did you know that they have a Lock Haven entity meeting where they all get together to make sure,
like the five families of some sort of gangster?
Pretty much, yes. The Culture Nostra, to
make sure there's no overlap.
To make sure things
Festival
work.
of Trees happening with something.
Yes, exactly.
I mean,
Manello Folk Art Festival. Yeah.
coming up. We just wrote
Yeah.
about that. That's coming up.
I mean, you could put a parking garage in the middle of Lock Haven Park, could you not? Like where
I mean,
where the surface lot
you
is.
could take one of those surface lots.
I mean, the
and
whole surface
Take up
lot.
the surface lots and turn that into a parking garage. That
but there's
could be
been
an
talk of
option.
doing it where the green space.
But then
is.
you're going to block. You're not. All you're going to see is that parking garage.
Yeah.
You're
Oh.
not going to see the venue.
the beautiful.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
right. And so that's
Underground. Just
Yeah,
underground.
There you go.
And we're out of time.
We are out of time.
Oh my gosh!
Thank
guys,
you, Jeff, for being
Thank
here.
you, guys. Thank you so much for having me.
We love seeing your face,
Make
Jeff.
sure you go
Thank
to
you.
Science on Tap on
Please
Saturday.
do.
Get your
Please do.
tickets.
Big fundraiser for the Science Center. Go to osc.org. Click on that Science on Tap, buy a ticket, or come to the gate. It's going to be a lot of fun on Saturday. These
Yeah.
guys are going to be there.
If you see Brendan, he'll get you a beer.
Get that
There you
discount
go.
code SOPORL
Shine.
Shine. Love
And
it. I already
thanks
forgot.
to thanks to Tactical
Yes,
Brewing as
yes,
well.
yes. Tactical Brewing, great partner with our event. Good times. We hope to see you there.
And we missed a bunch of big headlines, so make sure you go to OrlandoShine.com right now, and also subscribe to our Monday Rise and Shine newsletter that comes out every morning.
Also,
I work
if you
hard on
missed
that.
any part of this show, subscribe to the podcast. You can listen to it.
Did you know that this is a podcast too? Subscribe to the podcast. We'll see you next week.
From the theme parks to downtown brick streets, from winter garden to sandy bare feet, everywhere the light touches is our kingdom. We're still